dust? It's a lot of dust. Yeah. But you get, you saw I had a pretty, you get dust pretty quickly, especially as you start doing all the dailies and stuff. Oh, here we go. Let's turn off the spellstone. Oh boy! Create 3 random dandy candies and put them into your deck. Sapphire Wild. I haven't played Sapphire Wild in a long time. I think we're gonna have to do it. Let's look at what we're giving up here. Festering Mongrel's pretty good. Cloudspeak Hermit's pretty good. And if I'm wrong, go ahead. Don't be afraid to tell me like what you think. If there are rare cards you want, please let me know, and I will draft those things and give them to you later. Okay? Because I'm not that hardcore these days. So this is mostly for the entertainment value, right? This is actually pretty good interrupt. So we're gonna draft this. I feel pretty good about that choice. I mean, we're rare drafting it, but this is a solid rare for our draft, I think. I'm not sure what dandy candies are. I have no idea what dandy candies are. We'll take the puss. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems pretty good. We got a nice pussy here. Yeah, cat, pussy cat. That's what we're talking about. Prismatic cards are +1/+1. This is pretty good. I'm not going to answer my phone. I should just shut my phone off. Someone tell me to shut off my phone and I will. I need to be told to do things. Drifting Runant is pretty good. I think Sapphire and Wild, we do end up going into Diamond most of the time. So it's basically either Shenanigator, the Dazzling Oblatron, which is what I'm leaning towards, or the Drifting Runant. These are really good though. If you can draft like a good solid 3 or 4 of these, you're in good shape because they do damage fast and they have flight, which is hard to deal with. The 2 back end is not too bad for removal to deal with them, but I mean your opponents typically only have so much removal, right? So we're gonna go with the Dazzling Obatron because it's uncommon, and I don't think we're gonna see too many of these. Lightburg Courier. Lightburg Courier. Yeah, I mean, it's a strong card, but I don't think we're going to go into blood here. I don't see us going into blood. But I could be wrong. Maybe I should have gone into blood. We could get the Sensei. I don't like turning things into cubes. Lethal and Rebirth is not bad. Because I think it counts as coming into play, which means it'll trigger come into play abilities. I think we want the Sensei, though. The Elephant is pretty good, but usually I can get those decently late. We also have Treacherous Search, which is pretty good. I think we just want the Sensei. It's just Mass Glacia, Snap Take. Alright. Well, Mass Glaciation. Alright. Top 3 limited card. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I probably don't. My draft record's been pretty bad this season. I don't think I know what I'm doing, really. So. Probably want the kill wheel, right? Oh, never mind. Yeah, we want the Nightcap. The Nightcap's so stupid. This card's so stupid. Man. It's the picture throws me off. The picture throws me off. You think that, like, hey, he's like this drunk mushroom. He's not going to be doing very much, but you have to read what he does. And it's just like one quick line in here. This whole card just kind of throws me off as far as its power level. But yeah, this is super stupidly powerful. Probably the kill wheel's number 2 after that, though, I think. I mean, but this guy buffs the whole field. He buffs the whole freaking field. I'm getting one or the other, basically. Like, one of these is not coming back to me. Someone tell me to shut off my phone, so I stop. I'm being tempted to look at it right now, guys. I'm being tempted. I think we want the Sucker Punch here. They are both good, but I want to buff my field more than anything else. I really need to shut off my phone. Nightcap. I think we are going Berry Knight. Yeah, we're going Berry Knight. Yeah, for sure. Sucker Punch, I think, is what we want here. Pretty sure that's what we want. Give things flying. Usually, on a good day, we can kill a troop with our troop, and then fly over all their troops and deal damage to their face with the troop that we just killed their troop with. Like, this is... yeah. Okay. Salvage Showdown's not bad. Primal Prism's not bad here. We get 2 of our shards out of this one if we end up going into diamond, but really we only have 1 card that's putting us in diamond, and it needs a lot of dual. I mean, we do have a lot of dual shard things, so I think we play this still for now. But if we don't pick up a lot of good diamond stuff, I'm not feeling it too much. We also get the Apocalypse. Maybe we want this Apocalypse so we can get some flying in there. I'm trying to think of what I would fuse it with. Probably want the Apocalypse, right? So yeah, it's either Apocalypse, Showdown, or the Cryptic Curio. Usually we can pick up these pretty, or the Prism. But I think we could pick up some of those a little later. Yeah, I think we go Apocalypse here. I don't like picking up fixing too early. I like to get bodies. Daybloom is good if we have come into play abilities. And right now, we honestly don't. So Daybloom's really not great for us right now. Shard Call's not bad. Fusion Spell Shield. This is actually kind of cool because we can put it with this guy and have a flight spell shielded troop that's a, was that a 5/3? It costs 6 though, so that's pretty expensive. Yeah, this set is about fixing, you're right. Now this kind of puts us firmer into diamond. Looking at my phone now. Okay. Do I have a child that just woke up, I think? Yep. I hope he didn't throw up. Hey buddy, come here. You want a hug? What happened? Great, copy that you put in your own hand. Yeah, I think we want this Dream Smoke. That's a good one. Untimely End's also good. But we want Dream Smoke. Sucker Punch, we've already got one. We want Dream Smoke. Yeah. Hey, come here. I'm going to have to go catch this child. I'm going to leave this. Give me a second. You want a hug? You going to sleep on the couch? You all right? Did you throw up? Okay, I gotta check my cards here. Come here. Come here, Zach. Joshua, come here. Okay, sit in the left. Come here, sit in the left. There you go. Okay. Discard a card gets flight. You want this, right? So it just permanently gets flight. It's a 3/1. I think that's what we want. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Maybe the Curio. We might have wanted the Curio there. We might want this Prism here, I think. You alright? You need to go potty? You want to lay back? Take a nap? There you go. Let's see. I'm not sure if I even like this guy. I think we want the Primal Prism. It feels like most of the time when I play this guy in the deck, he just never comes out at the right time. Like, I just don't have... Like, they've killed all my prismatic troops, so he does nothing. Glaciate, we can maybe take the elephant or showdown. Blast off's not bad. I think we take the elephant here, right? Either that or the showdown. What do you think, Joshua? Showdown or elephant? Which one? The elephant? Yeah, okay. Are you scared? Did you get scared? Everybody's sick right now. Everyone has strep throat this week, so he's weak and tired. Nature Reigns, probably. It's either Nature Reigns or this Doomsayer, but I'm feeling the Nature Reigns a little bit more. I feel like we'll get a little bit more mileage out of that, even though it's a reserves card. Although I suppose you could make a case for making it main deck. Are you gonna puke? You want this guy? All right, all right, all right. All right. We need the Immortal Tears, Joshua. We want this one. This is going to help us. Okay? Okay. You alright? What's wrong? You tell me what's wrong, you're just going to cry about it. Never fails. You think they're in bed, but they're really not, you know? Okay, I'm going to have to shut off my mic here because he's going to keep crying. Well, hopefully he's going to calm down. Never fails, right? The life of a single parent, right? Hey, what's going on, Champion Solaris? We have a child emergency in the middle of our draft, so this is the only channel where we have child emergencies, okay? And we broadcast them live to you, so I hope you all appreciate that. Maybe this guy. It's either this guy or Grapes of Wrath. I think we want this guy, though. Seems pretty good. It's a 4/4. On the turn it comes into play, and it can get pretty good. It's pretty good removal. Troop-based removal. Puts us a little bit firmer into diamond. When did I get this Day Bloom? I don't even remember getting it. I'm not sure if this is a good choice or not. I haven't had a lot of great luck with this, but I mean the amount of fixing we have, we've got an Immortal Tears, we've got Shard Call. If we get a second Shard Call, we're in pretty good shape to actually have this whole thing, all the things for it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I actually had to install, I had to update my streaming client tonight because it was not wanting to do anything. I think we want the Frost Spasm, yeah? It's either Frost Spasm, Treacherous Search, or the Cloud Speak Hermit. I do like Cloud Speak Hermit. But there's been a lot of aggro lately. I don't think that's what... Is that what we're trying to do? Play aggro with Frost Spasm? Maybe. I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm doing it wrong. Hexatracer would be good too because that works pretty well with our Resonant Eradicrux. I didn't even know what that was the name of it until just now. I was just like, hey, it's a piece of crap with wings. And here's some things that it does. Coalesce, random diamond troop you control gets +1. Read this for each shard. So we could give something +5/+5 if we have all of our shards. We probably... Well, Fusion Spell Shield's always good, and then we've just got a straight up flyer for 4, a 3/2 flyer, which is good too. Yeah, I think was it the Ruby Wild aggro deck is probably one of the best draft decks in the format. I don't know that we play Coalesce. We probably want one of these. I don't know. We'll see if we can make it work, maybe. Feels like we put a lot of eggs in one basket when we play that, though. Fusion Spell Shield. Maybe we take one of these guys and then we could Coalesce that, right? So we play this for 4 and then we put Coalesce on it, and then it's really just hard to deal with. Give it flying or something, then it's really hard to deal with. Right? Then it feels not so bad. You get the life drain. We have Spell Shield, life drain, and then Coalesce. And yeah, that seems good. And then somehow give it flying with like the guy that throws things in the air, the 4 cost 3/2 guy. Yeah, there you go. You know how many times that's going to happen, and that's going to happen like every game. You know, we're gonna play all 4 of those cards, and they're going to do nothing to stop us, and they won't have killed us before that time period too, right? Probably want a second Shard Call here. Diamond's going to be super important for this deck right now. I'm not sure if we want that Enforcer or not. Evaporate, probably not. I think we want the Shard Call. Shard Call seems really important for us right now. Sycamore is not bad too. I hope he's okay. I'm going to have to check on him. here. I'll probably, once we get to this third pack, once we get to pack 3, I'll pick my card and let the timer run, and I'll go make sure he's okay. He definitely wasn't thinking straight. So it's a good thing I shut off my volume. Pocket Light's not bad. I actually saw somebody play this and it was pretty good for them. It's basically, this is like your ramp, but it's not really ramp. It's more like guaranteed resources, I guess. Like basically, hey, put 2 resources in your hand. That's what that should say. Here, create 2 resources and put them in your hand. And also gain 5 life. That's not bad. So that's, yeah, if you, this isn't really ramp per se because it doesn't speed you up, but it does give you resources. Ooh, routing unblockable. That's kind of important. Another shard call, maybe? I don't know if we want a 3rd shard call. There's an ice block. Fate Weave and give something -3, but just this turn. I'm not a big fan of just this turn stuff. We have so many other things that are sticky. Probably just get the Spell Shield guy. Right? Yeah, Glaciate. I don't know, maybe we should be playing that. Of course, we could do Shroud. Shroud's not bad. Let's get Shroud. That's a good reserves card to bring in. We don't have it yet. Pummel's not bad. What do we do with Boulder Brute? Someone convinced me to take Boulder Brute over Pummel. Someone convinced me. I don't know what we do with this guy. It'd be nice if we could see the gems. Like I know we can give him like first strike. No, we can't. Can we give him first strike? Is that I know that's a major gem. First strike and flying is a major gem. I think the minor gem is something like if you have like a double thing troop, then you get basically a troop with 2 different shards. Then he buffs him. But destroy artifacts and constants. Exhaust an opposing troop is pretty good for tempo. I actually played that when I first started playing this. Oh, but here's removal. So yeah, we'll do that. That seems good. Yeah, that's good. Probably want the Hexatracer. It feels like fixing is going to be a big deal for us, so we'll go ahead and take the Hexatracer here. Cryptic Curio got a lot better now with some of these things that we picked up for this, like this guy and this card, Coalesce. Could take the champion that gives us, you know, a thing. Shrink is probably good here. Yeah, permanent -5 front end is always good. Could invalidate something unless it gets buffed somehow. The answers, I guess. This is just to push people into shards that we're not in. So basically keep them out of diamond. So they'll feel less good about keeping diamond. And we'll take another evaporate. Or we'll take evaporate rather. That's actually pretty good. That actually might make the main deck the evaporate. We'll see. Did I just get a card that exactly fits my deck, but it's going to be impossible to play? At the end of your turn, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Play a revealed card for free. Put the remaining cards into your deck. But he costs 10, or he costs 8. You know we have to play this card. We have to try it. I mean, as, what's his name? Alucard says, like, that's the dream, right? This is the dream. Can we make the dream happen at least once in 6 games? Because you know we're going to be losing most of these games, right? We probably should take the Vine Toad or Fliminox is not bad. Yeah, we should probably take the Vine Toad is what we should be taking here. But hey, it's a legendary card. Costs 8, and it plays every single shard we're playing. So it's like a sign, right? It's like Ace of Base said. I saw the sign, it opened up my eyes, and then I drafted Oinkers the Party Pig. It's a special edition version. I don't know if you would have heard of it. I almost want to counterpick this Gallows Ash because that deck is hard to deal with sometimes when they play a Gallows Ash. I mean, we already have one of these. I don't know if I want 2 of these in the deck anyways. What else have we got? Create a cannibalize. We aren't really, I mean, we're in blood kind of. I mean, we could play this. I guess that's not bad because we can get to blood with what we have. We've got 3 fixing that get us to shards that we won't be playing in the main deck. Like, we're just going to play Wild, Diamond, and Sapphire in the main deck, but we've got, 2 shard call plus a Hexatracer to get us to shards 4 and 5, Blood and Ruby. So sure, why not play the Shady Gourmand, who draws us 2 cards off a Cannibalize that deals 2 damage to our face? Why not? Why not? Grapes of Wrath. Emulate. False Confession maybe, but I haven't had good luck with that. Yeah, either Grapes of Wrath or Emulate. We might actually want to start picking up healthy tips just because it's going to be hard to get to 8, man. But I think we could pick these up pretty late. So I think I want the Grapes of Wrath. Emulate's really good, though. You know what? Maybe I should take this. Just because it reverts troops, that's kind of a big deal. When people put a lot of work into one troop, you can revert it and turn it into an 0-4, and they're like, make them a really sad panda. I mean, this is basically like almost as good as any blood removal card. So I think we do want Emulate here. Sorry, Grapes of Wrath. We'll make Grapes of Wrath with our champion power anyways. Our resource base on this one's going to be pretty tough, I think. Hermit seems pretty good here. We could also take, a Devoted Exile. We can get to Ruby, so why not take Devoted Exile and then hope for a Hermit later? We have other things that can give him evasion, though, right? We could even give him +5/+5 with Coalesce. And then have no way to defend him. There's also an Oracle Song here. Sure, I'll take a Devoted Exile. I think that right now, our 1 costs. Oh, we have plenty of things in the 1. I think I want the Devoted Exile. Yeah. Yeah. Life Drain's always good. I actually got owned by a Devoted Exile, played on turn 1 that I couldn't just not. I just didn't have any removal for it, and I had no bodies to throw in front of it. Or if I did have a body, it got killed right away. So Devoted Exile into the right things. And actually, we can get there because we've got our Immortal Tears. We've got Cryptic Curio as well. So we've got the powers. We've got what we need to make it happen, Captain. I don't know that I would play a Merry Elephant in this deck now at this point. Maybe get one of these. More evasion, right? If we could join it with something. Or actually, we probably want... Yeah, we probably want this Boon Bunch, I think. I think that's what we want. Yeah. So we can buff those. It's another one of those things where when we buff it, it has boons. Yeah, seems pretty good. I got my sick kid. I'm drinking the water he just drank. It's okay, though. I'm immune to most diseases. I built up an immunity. It's a lot like the Princess Bride, when they're like doing the contest and they're drinking against each other and he poisons both the drinks. I've been poisoned like all my life, so I'm good. Troops you control get +2/+2 and crush. This is like a finisher, but I think we already have a finisher, which I picked up while my child was crying, which is this, which is pretty much better than that. Troops I control get +3/+3, so we don't really need Terrible Temper, because I don't think we need more than one of those in the deck. It's just kind of like, oh, we have a board state and we're at a stalemate, and then we play that. Troop gets invincible. Yeah, I think I've got a nice big troop already. We probably want the spam bot, honestly. Just as an early drop, it plays okay against aggro if we need to. It's like a reserves card. We side it in, and then hopefully we play it on turn 2. And it, hopefully it gets defense against the aggro player. Yeah, so here's another one of those anyways. +2/+2, bring it into your hand, and then cost +2. This is nice because it saves your troop from removal. Sapphire and Wild is kind of a big deal for us, though. Yeah, I think we have to take this. I like this, but definitely not more than this right now for the fixing that we need, which we don't have a lot of shard fixing right now. I think, yeah, I got a Primal Prism. That's all I've got. I don't know that I've got a single card that's outside of my shard base right now, per se. But it's not like the choices are not going to be that hard. I don't think. Because a lot of stuff like this guy's definitely reserves. It's reserves. These guys are reserves. This guy. I remember when Snarly Ambusher used to be really good. I think we want the Hermit. We've been looking for those. Ooh, Diamond and Rubies. Yeah, we can pass on that. Another Sucker Punch would be okay too. A second Sucker Punch. I think you don't want more than 2 in the deck. Yeah, but I think we want the Hermit. We don't have one of these yet, and I want one for the main deck. Because I want to have some sort of stupid giant flying spell shield troop. It would be nice if I had one with life drain, but it looks like all the life drain from Diamond is being eaten up by someone else. Because I think this is pick. This is pick. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this next pack will be the last new pick, and then after that we're on the wheel, as it were. Actually, this might be the wheel. I think this is the wheel. It looks like the wheel. Yeah, we want this guy. Verdict is probably underrated, I think. Fluminox, maybe that's what we want. This seems like really good removal. Yeah. This counters anything, so it's as good as Verdict, almost. Verdict cancels any non-troop, so it can, if you can protect your troops from that removal, that pesky removal, that direct damage or whatever. I do need to go check on my son, and I will need to use the bathroom anyways. I like this guy for aggro. Not a big fan of this guy. Yeah. Fine Lash is good, though, too, for those flyers. I feel like we have a decent amount of flyers, though. Yeah, let's just get that. I do like that guy for aggro. Do 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 do. No, probably the Glaciate. Probably the Glaciate. We get the Healthy Tip too. I haven't played Healthy Tip yet. Maybe I should try playing it one time. Seems like it's an okay one of in the deck, just because it also fate weaves your next two cards, so that's a lot of nice control. We definitely want the Oracle Song here. That might actually make the main deck. That's a late pickup for our main deck. Whew. I think I'm going to want to play too many of these cards. Luckily, we can combine some cards. I think that this needs to be in like every set now, this fusion mechanic. It probably won't be, but it would be nice. You want the Fine Lash here. Yeah. Some more removal for those aerial pesky air troops. Some of those air troops, man, they have big back ends. That's for sure. Yeah, so like things like Vine Lash really don't do anything to them. Lost to the city. Elephant, I guess, in case we need more flyer protection, whatever. It's not going to get main decked. Patrol bot. That one, I guess. It's like our first off shard thing. And yes, so I'm going to go use the bathroom, and then we'll figure this deck out. So stay tuned. Be right back. And I also need to check on my son. Okay. Whew. Let's clear the chat. Let's make this deck, and then let's lose a bunch of games together. But at least we'll be together. Let's see here. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for this guy, I think. Alternately, we could do. I don't think he's very good, because every time I play him, he doesn't seem to pan out for me. We could play this guy. We do want all the shards. But it's funny because like the last time we had a champion like this, it was like you just drafted whatever the hell you wanted to, and then you just played that guy. I'm not seeing that happen too often. I've seen very few decks where it's just like they play this guy. I don't think I've seen anybody play this guy actually. So let's get the grapes guy. We'll put everything back and then we'll build up to our deck. I like to start off by making all my fusion cards. Let's see here. What can we do with fusion stuff? We got our flyer. So we can have two 3 flyers. We can have a spell shield flyer, but it's not double sharded, and we kind of want that because there's something that buffs that. So I think we want the 2/2/3 flyers, right? 5 for 2 flyers. Is that okay? I guess that's okay. It's really not a lot of air power per se. I guess it's okay. Maybe it's kind of subpar or whatever. We may not actually play this card. We don't have anything else to fuse. Okay, so we're done fusing. Sweet. Let's see here. We don't want to main deck the spam bot. Let's go ahead and pull all the cards that are not Ruby and Blood out. There's very few of those. I want to play Coalesce. I want to try to make it happen for us. We definitely want the Exile, the Emulate. Maybe we might not play the Frost Spasm. That's one I'd be willing to pull out of here. I'm not too excited about it. Exhaust a troop. You get +1 in Swift Strike is probably what we're going to get. So yeah, we do get Swift Strike. So we could have gotten that with our Boulder Brute. We could have had a 5/4 Swift Striker. Would be okay. It already has Flight, so we don't want that. That doesn't really do much. And not being targeted is kind of and lethal is kind of yeah, we definitely want the Swift Strike. Okay, so that's pretty good. Shard Call, we want both of those. This Gourmand guy, we want that guy. Seems pretty good. Definitely want the Nightcap. We picked that. Was like was that pack 2 or pack 3? Pick that guy up. I might actually just play this guy just straight up Spell Shield guy. You know, Trippy gets unblockable is always good. We're gonna play the healthy tip. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to make it happen. Just because, I mean, we're trying to get 10, or we're trying to get to 8, so we can play this thing, the Dream, right? The Party Pig. I guess the nice thing about playing something like that is it's going to activate like all of our troops that have whatever it is. I forget what it's called, but basically where you have to play something bigger. Cars gets Flight. This seems good because if we have all of our fixing already, we can discard like a Shard Call. Wouldn't be bad. We'll actually have Immortal Tears and this thing. We can discard those as well, and it's not so bad. Definitely get this guy in here. What are dandy candles? I don't. What are dandy candles? I don't know. So we'll find out. Mass Glaciate, you guys are saying is amazing, so we'll play that. This is should be a good finisher. Those guys seem pretty good. We're already at 24 cards, and I still can find things I want to put in here. Dream Smoke, Duplicity, put a troop controller's hand, get a copy. Yep, I want that. I want this guy. I feel like we have too many good things to put in here. Shrink is okay. I think we can deal without that. Fluminox, maybe. Whew, 26. Which would leave us at 14 shards. Or I could just play more shards. I could just play like, I could just go ahead and play like 18 shards and go above 40 cards instead. I'm thinking about it. Last time I played more than 40 cards, it actually worked out pretty well. I just have a lot of things I want to play in here. Prismatic troops get +1/+1. Ready troop you control. There's no decks that like mill out your cards, you know? Like that's not really a thing right now in the format. Maybe I just need to focus. I think I need to pull this Frost Spasm. I'm not too excited about having that in here. That feels like that's just a different deck idea. That's more of a aggro deck, and this feels more like something where we're just kind of building up to this inevitable board state. This is more rampy, kind of. Not really ramp, but you know what I'm saying. It's more like mid-range. People call it mid-range. So we need to get rid of like 3 cards if we want to play 17 shards and 40 in a 40 card deck. Yeah, let's see. What do I get rid of? I guess it'd be easier if I just do this. This is actually not a bad curve. Probably. Let's see. I hate to get rid of Coalesce because I want it to happen for us. The Party Crasher seems fine. The Boon Bunch seems fine. Most of these seem good. Hexatracer's kind of... Maybe we don't need Hexatracer. Maybe we don't need that. We've got 2 shard calls. That's fine. I don't think... Maybe the Briny Toad. I don't think we need that. We can pull the Briny Toad. Okay. That's not so bad. I want the Healthy Tip. Maybe the Hexatracer. It might be the Hexatracer right now. I like this guy because he draws me cards. And he'll be okay against aggro, hopefully. Heck, I could probably even... I could buff him. Like, I could throw Coalesce on that guy and get something stupid out of him. Mass Glaciation. Fine Toad's removal. Sucker Punch's removal. This is a finisher. That's a buff for all my... And I have a lot of prismatics. Probably this guy. Yeah, I'm not feeling that guy. Okay, we're at 24. We might be able to do it with this. We've got a lot of shard-related things, especially like Immortal Tears. It's kind of like our 17th shard, because we only need 1 shard to play it, and as long as we draw it, we're in good shape. And then this also helps. So I think we can do this. 16 shards and play it just like this. People are, if you don't agree with me, then please say so sooner than later. We have a lot of diamond in this deck, so we're going to end up with a lot of diamond fixing to diamond, I think. Let's see. So, probably just want to play a 6th diamond. If we don't draw diamond, we're in a world of hurt here because we need shard call pretty badly. Unfortunately, our champion power does not run on diamond at all. It doesn't care about diamond. Primal Prism helps out a bit. That's 7 diamond sources. And this is Sapphire and Wild, so that doesn't help us at all. So we have 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah, we definitely play it because we have 7 Sapphire sources and 7 Wild sources. We might even want to get rid of one of these and play a 7th diamond shard, so we have 8 diamond sources in the deck. Maybe we're okay. Coalesce. Cryptic Curio gives us another source. Technically, Immortal Tears is another source. And Shard Call if we have the diamond already, but see if we have any double resource cards. I don't think we do. I think we just need 1 of each. Yeah, we just need 1 of each. So once we have 1 of all of our different shards, we can start getting wild. We can get ruby, and we can get ruby, and we can get the other one. So this seems okay. So we shall see how we're gonna do. Which sleeve should we pick today? Which sleeve is there like a Friday the 13th sleeve that we could do? What do you guys think? Friday the 13th. I'm looking for something scary. We've got a haunted harvest one. I also have this. That's kind of scary, right? That's a pretty scary one. You know, here's a pretty scary guy. It's kind of like, I mean, what is it? Friday the 13th. You've got the guy with the hockey mask, Jason, right? So maybe this is like, could be like our Jason, or maybe that guy's more like a Jason. What do you guys think? I'm not really getting a lot of feedback here. Everyone's just kind of camping on the channel. Can you even hear me? Yeah, you can. You can hear me. Yeah, let's do this sleeve. I need to get a board. I need to get a cool board. I don't know if I can buy one. I think I have to do some PvE. That's like the only PvE stuff you have to do is to get those boards. It's probably an easy one I can get. Oh, look at that, right in. There we go. Give him a GLHF. Prismatic cards from your crypt into your deck and draw cards. Sometimes this does well, and then other times I've seen it not do well. I think I tried it twice. The first time I fell on my face, and the second time I think I got one win out of it. So we'll see. I don't feel too bad about this matchup right now. Of course, he's running his clock down right now as we just hang out here. There we go. This is an amazing hand. We have a Shard Call, which we can do on turn 1. Actually, we'll probably go Devoted Exile, Shard Call. We might even try to go crazy and go with Wild. If we draw Wild, we can definitely do that, and we can get Ruby off a Shard Call, and Devoted Exile will be no. I guess we won't be doing that. Let's go for it with that Devoted Exile, man. Get that health. Cost 4 for grapes. Party Crasher seems like it would work really well with Devoted Exile. Yeah, we'll have to get the wild here, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. We could maybe hold off a turn, but I'd rather be able to play this guy. No, we can play him anyways, can't we? Yeah, yes. So we'll play the Party Crasher, and we'll do the Shark Call, and we can still play Sugar Puss on the following turn. Seems like the best line of play here. And that way we can follow up Sugar Puss with Nightcap, I guess. It's always a sad day for you when someone plays Devoted Exile turn 1 and then turn 2 they play like a Ruby Shard and you're just like, well, I need to deal with this. Oh, so awesome. Alright, sweet. We can do this. We can Shard Call for the Ruby. Actually, we probably should have Shard Called for the Ruby right there. But then I couldn't play Sugar Puss, which I kind of want to do. So, we'll go and get our Ruby now, and then we'll... I'm missing out on 2. Which kind of feels bad, but... I'd rather play this dude. The nice thing about playing in draft is there's just not a lot of sweeps that are out there. He is in blood, which means he could sweep us out pretty hard here. But I think you just kind of go for it. He needs double blood to play this sweep, I believe, anyways. Treacherous Search, you might be looking for it. We'll find out. Hey, thanks, Galaxpacio Poso, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Look at all the guys dance and everything. Oh, I didn't know they would do that. Look at that. That is awesome. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. I haven't given away a draft in a while. I should do that tonight. I have plenty of packs of cards, so I can do that. You guys hold me to that. Hold my feet to the fire on that one. Make sure we can get a draft out to you. Who's going to Mass Glaciate? There you go, guys. There's your favorite, Mass Glaciate. So do we healthy tip here? Yeah, we'll play this. And we will healthy tip here so I can start getting that stuff out of those ice blocks. Oh, yeah, sure. And this way I can draw non-resources the next 2 turns. And get these guys out. I need to pull out the guy. Yep, he's got his guy to draw cards. Yeah, we want non-resources here. We will pull back the Sugar Puss, but then we can't play anything else. We don't really have anything else we can do here, so we'll just sit in the board state. I don't think I want to pull this guy back until I have some way to buff him. Like throw him in the air, give him, or maybe if I'm playing the Party Crasher, if I have a way to Party Crash and give him unblockable. That would be what I would want to do there, I think. I mean, I am kind of missing out on the nightcap buff on him, though. Yeah, that's mean. Well, I guess at least I have a 2/2 flyer now. Should be bigger. Well, I can't really buff him with this, so I guess maybe I'll pull him back here. I guess I could always coalesce him and give him +4/+4. Sucker Punch. I really don't see anything I need to Sucker Punch right now. Capiche. With 7, I can Nightcap and Sucker Punch in the same turn to buff my field, which seems pretty good. I can do it with Devoted Exile. And that should be... okay. 2 resources he can counter here. So hopefully he doesn't. I mean, I kind of don't want him to counter this, so. Right? So we'll do that. And let's try to sucker punch this guy to that guy. And we'll give this guy unblockable. And he's going to -3 everybody. Well, that's rude. Did I pick my targets for Sucker Punch already? This guy's still unblockable. Definitely delayed me a turn. Did my Sucker Punch not go through? That's weird. It must have been a targeting error or something. I don't know what happened. I'm very confused about the Sucker Punch. Definitely got flying. We can coalesce our guy and make him massive. Feeling good about my choices with this deck here. I mean, he's stalling, but I don't know that he's going to be able to, like, it feels like the board is really, it's just my board and it's just a matter of time. Okay. I don't know why I wouldn't kill the Devoted Exile. Oh, I guess. Okay, destroy. I still don't know why I wouldn't destroy the Devoted Exile, but I guess that's good for me because now I can coalesce and it's, you know, that's not as much of a 2-for-1 now. Oh, shuffled it back in. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Still get to swing with this hawk. Wait a minute, what just happened? A random diamond troop you control gets +1/+1 each shard. Oh, so only the Devoted Exile. Oh, I misread that. So I needed to play this guy first. That's a play mistake. Alright, let's up our play mistake counter here. It definitely was a play mistake there. Misread the card. Save. Coalesce is not as good as I thought it was. Winkers the Party Pig. This is going to happen. Now, he might turn it into a Hail Hawk, which would be annoying, but it's going to happen for us. Sure. can still get our guy unblockable. And that's 5 damage he can't really stop. The Hailhawk will trade with the Aeromancer, which is fine. And the... yeah, he'll trade with the Aeromancer. Well, maybe the Hermit. He'll probably throw the Hermit at it. I mean, we're still swinging with this Hailhawk, basically. I think that's not a great choice for him, given his life total. I don't think that he swings here, but he has no board state to do so. You can't counter. Oinkers. Definitely want that guy to have unblockable. So let's swing. I just swing away, right? Yeah. Why wouldn't I swing away here? Seems good. Swing away. Because the trades are bad for him. I mean, he keeps a 2/2 in the air, but he's gonna have to make some trades here that seem kind of bad. He can get some life drain, I guess, out of that guy. So he gains 1, but then I do 3 with the other guy. If he blocks any of the ground guys with these, I can still trade. Can't block this guy, so he's taking 5 no matter what, and I'm gaining 5. These guys are trades in the air. This is a double block if he wants to stop it. So that's fine. Definitely want the Gourmand. Yep. Yep, definitely want to do that, don't you? I don't think he can swing here. He shouldn't swing here. So he swings with this guy. Like, I just don't even care about the damage when I have this. Is this anything? That's a 6/3 with life drain, I guess. That's okay. If we can get our mass glaciate, we basically win, right? If we top deck it, or if we Oracle Song into it. Or maybe we'll just draw a bunch of shards, whatever. That's cool too. Shouldn't complain too much though, right? It's fine. We'll swing with our 4/4. He has to double block here. And we will kill his 3/3, of course. And we'll trade our Hermit for his 6/3 if he swings. We may just not even care. That's bad. Okay, we'll play this for blood. Draw some cards. +2/+2. So we swing with this guy. He blocks. +2/+2 kills both of these guys, but that's not that great. We can swing with this guy. He blocks. +2/+2. We can kill this guy. And that's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we'll get lucky. He'll just block with the one guy. We'll get value. He needs to double block is what he needs to do to get this trade. He might just take it. That's not bad for him either. It's actually really good for us because we can play the Vine Toad. Might as well empty out all the rest of these, right? Let's get all the shards out of the deck. Yeah, I've got that guy too. I just don't have that many prismatics anymore. See, I told you. All my prismatics are dead. Played my 10-10, at least we got our dream off, right? But just turned it into a hawk. We need our mass glaciate. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need that to win. It's really what we need to have happen. Hey, there we go. That'll work. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that's the best time to use it. Don't use it early like we used it. I don't know if we really side anything in. Felt like we did a pretty good job. Stuff's pretty slow. A lot of flyers. I don't think we change anything. Could play this, because he can't really deal with it. So we could play that. Yeah, maybe Coalesce is just not that great. This is only one turn, right? This turn, yeah. If we go to a game 3, I'll consider putting Shroud in. I think we have to pull Coalesce out of the deck. Feels like maybe Coalesce is a deck where it is that like almost every card is diamonds, and then you can play it effectively. Again, this deck is one of those where like if we don't have access to diamonds within the first 3 turns, we're probably not going to win. So we kind of need that. Diamond's a big deal. We're 4 minutes ahead of our opponent. waiting is not something you should really worry about, I think, when you play card games, especially when we have the chess clocks. In Hex, I'm trying to remember, it used to be if your clock ran out, you lost the match you were on. This is bad. We have a shard call. We have Cryptic Curio to get us to diamond. It's okay. This isn't great. We're up a game. I'm not too happy with this hand, but we will keep it. So we have an emulate for if things get really bad, we have removal that way. We probably won't be able to play this guy for a minute because we're going to be shard calling to. No, actually, we'll have the diamond, right? So, oop, there we go. Never mind. We'll hold on to shard call. We're Cryptic Curio for Sapphire. We need Sapphire. So let's do that. We need Sapphire. This sucker punch thing, I still am baffled by what happened there. Why? What should have happened is his guy should have fought my guy and I should have died. Is what should have happened, but it stopped the fight for some reason, I think. Actually don't have a 3-cost card to play right now to see what dandy candies are. Although I don't have the hand space to play them anyways. Or to hold on to them and not have them get discarded, so. Sure. Party Crasher. And shard call for Ruby. Yeah, let's get Ruby. That seems to be more important for us. And then after that we'll get Blood is the last one, of course. I don't think we want to sucker punch this guy. We were looking for one of these. This is probably like picks 1 through 3. You want a Glimmer Fox. If you see Glimmer Fox, just because it fixes, it's a 1/1 body that blocks or could get buffed by things. And it's a familiar. Like that's probably the best part about it. It's a familiar, and there are specific decks that need familiars. This isn't one of them that he's playing, but Glimmer Fox is, I think, within the first 3 picks, your Glimmer Fox is going to get picked a lot of the time. I guess I'll play Ruby. We want to kill this thing. We're in a good spot to do it with Sucker Punch. I'll create Grapes first. And let's Sucker Punch it with our Grapes. Let's do it with this guy. And we'll give this guy unblockable. And we'll get... Why didn't I get my dandy candies? Oh, put them into my deck. Oh, okay. And that's damage. I guess maybe we'll draw them and find out what they are. We'll use this to draw a card because we already have Ruby. Destroy him. Yep, okay. We have a lot of must-kill targets, which is nice. You definitely want to be there, especially like if you're playing constructed. Ooh, what's this do? Gain X health, summon a random Fey plant with cost 3 or less. Oh, that's cool. I think I want to draw a card though. Yeah, I'd rather draw a card. We can wait to get to this guy. It's going to be some time. No, not that guy. The nice thing about these is they can trigger your rowdy. That's pretty nice. We're actually not doing too much stuff that's that aggressive. Yeah, that's pretty good. Might have to emulate that guy. We can take 6 though when he buffs his guy inevitably. Especially if we do this. Yeah, we want to do this now. Let's just do that. And yeah, I'll give it to him. What is this? Another troop you control transforms. This gets +2 in flight. I don't think I have anything in the deck that transforms, unfortunately. So we'll be taking 6 this following turn. Probably, if he plays something. But that's okay. We're 1 shard away from playing our Oinkers. Hopefully he'll sit on the board for more than 1 turn. And now he's got this thing. That's problematic. Oh, he's not going to swing. Wow, I'm very surprised. Oh, we can play Oinkers in 2 turns. Basic action speed. Who's worse? Probably this guy. We can deal with this guy if we have to. Yeah, let's just emulate that guy. Because it just debuffs this guy, makes it more problems. Sure. Stop. Okay. I'm surprised we played this guy. We're going to play this guy like 3 times. Well, we played him twice. This will be the 2nd time. But he probably has a Hail Hawk. He's ready. I'm sure he's ready. Let's see. Another tribute control. Yeah, I think I just take the 6. Making a 3/4 with flight's pretty good. And Oinkers can block this guy once he, hopefully, as long as he doesn't turn into a Hail Hawk like last time. Spam bot, okay. Could get out of hand. Puppy pup. Get X random troops who meet the threshold requirements to play and put them in your hand. Gain 1. Wow. We'll definitely do that next turn. Let's play another Grapes. Play our Oinkers. And we will give this guy unblockable. Sure. And then this guy gets flying. Oh, wait. Oh, it's when something transforms. Ugh. So I guess I'll just swing with my 3/4. Shard call, I guess. Yeah, because we want blood. Please, give me 2 turns with this guy. Come on, man. Be a pal. Be a pal. Just sit there. Just Bask, Winkers. Just bask. Just enjoy your time. Oh, that's true. Boy. Let's do that. And just in case it turns it into a Hailhawk, we'll do this. I guess. Right? No, wait. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, what a not nice guy. I still have Winkers though, so I'm happy. Okay. Yep, he Hailhawked me anyways. Hailhawk. And then that thing turns. Ah, frustrating. This Poppy Pup for everything, because we want lots of dudes. This will make that guy unblockable. He's gaining 6. I probably don't even want to attack here. They go into my hand, I believe. They don't go into the board. So, I'm going to have to discard some of these. I don't think I attack here with this guy. I can attack with this one. Should have given this unblockable. Yeah, because then he blocks with the emu. So we were not in a position to attack, regardless. We will throw away our resource. And probably the Fiend of Nulzan. The Dawn Scout can be blocked. Can be blocked, so I'm not too enthused with that body. What is this? Oh, I get to draw cards off of that guy, so let's get rid of the Dawn Scout. God, Life Drain, Frostworm. We need a flyer, so we need to play our flyer. Ah, 6/3 flyer. That's bad for me. I just fly over my head. That's cool, man. That's, yeah. Okay, so we can play both our Vampire and our Aerialist. And that should help hopefully stop his flying stuff. Control Prismatic, +1 in flight. Or I can just play my own Hermit. Put that in the air. And then I can play an Aerialist. Swing with a 4/5 on the ground. Sure. I need to start clearing his board. So if he gives up all of his dudes, if he gives up both of these dudes, that's fine. Actually, he would have to give up all of his dudes. That seems like a bad thing. Maybe that was a bad swing because he can swing. No, because I have blockers, so we're okay. Unless he does that and then wins. Good games. Nice. Oh. Yeah, there's really nothing I could do to stop that. It doesn't matter. His aerial stuff kills me. So, see, now that's the time to use Glaciate. Just saying. Okay, I still don't feel bad. I feel like we're right where we need to be. I don't think we sat. Coalesce is pretty bad. Maybe we want a Vine Lash in here just to help us deal with all this flying stuff. It's just like flying all over the place, man. Maybe a Vine Lash. I think Evaporate might be good for us. And what's the other one? Shroud might be good for us because he just keeps turning our stuff into other stuff we don't want it to be, and that's annoying. If we played Oinkers, and Oinkers just keeps getting messed with, and I don't like that. I don't want him to mess with my Oinkers. I think we can get rid of this. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? Maybe that. Probably this. I don't like doing that, but let's get rid of that. I think this is fine, right? Play another shard. Wild Sapphire. 42 cards. We'll go with that. Sure. We've got card draw. We've got fixing and other stuff to kind of help us out, so. Go. Healthy tip. Oracle Song. I like it. We got everything we need to draw the things that are going to be good for us. So Cryptic Curio for Sapphire, maybe Ruby. We might just go Ruby. No, we need the Sapphire. What am I thinking? I mean the Ruby. We want the Diamond, rather. We need Diamond. We need Diamond badly, so yeah, we definitely want that. Costs 3 to sacrifice it, so turn 2 is going to be a dead turn for us, unfortunately, unless we draw something. It's nice to go 1, 2, 3, right, and actually play things every turn for the first, 5 or 6 turns. It's nice, but not always happens. But hey, who would be sad about this hand? I don't think I'm not. Cryptic Curio. There's the Evaporate that's going to save our behinds later when we play things, and he's like, I want to do things to your stuff and mess with your board state. And I'm like, Evaporate, sir. Let's healthy tip here, I think. So we can just keep playing. So we can just make sure we keep playing stuff, and that will set us up well. Ooh, Oracle Song next turn, looks like. So let's do this. And a non-resource. And Oracle Song. Ooh, and an Exile. And we have the Primal Prism to make Ruby And we can evaporate him if he tries to turn him into something we don't like. Ruby. Bam. And we want to sucker punch one of those guys. Target troop is great copy of the troop in your hand. No, we want to wait for something really good for that. If I swing and I Vine Toad, it doesn't help. I can sucker punch his dude. It really just gets me health, and then it just puts another phantom into play. No, let's just wait. We'll play the Vine Toad on the attack and surprise him that way. And then we can end step his sacrifice if he doesn't attack. So we'll sit. That's the best. I think that's the best line here. We can do that, or we can draw a card, which is pretty good. We can't evaporate in response if he does something to buff his guy or something, though, unfortunately. So swing Phantom. Kill with Vine Toad. 4/4 Vine Toad is going to be decently hard for him to get past, I would expect. Nope, no swing. That's fine. Let's draw a card. That's fine. This doesn't help here. I can sucker punch Grapes of Wrath into his flyer. Yes. Because it should buff the grapes, right? I don't have a 2-drop I can play, unfortunately. Pretty sure it should buff it on the stack. Yep, there we go. So that works. Here we go. And I can still evaporate if I need to, and I'll just sit. And that's fine. Can't play our Vine Toad this time, though. Kind of want to play our 4-drops for a while and then play this guy last anyways. So this guy flying. So he's got more flyers. Or makes his own, damn, I guess a 3/2 flyer, okay. Take one. He's still too scared? Maybe. Take 2? Sure. I don't need him to have any more flyers. Can swing with grapes. It's trading. No, it's not because I give him +2/+2. So it just depends on how he blocks. So we'll swing with our grapes, I guess. And then if he doesn't block, we won't play our Vine Toad until his end step. Alright, that's fine. We got Vine Toad still, which blocks everything he has available. And we can evaporate. So we're in, I feel like, a good reactive state here. Draw 3 cards, lose 3 health. That's pretty good. Especially given that we both have an abundance of health. I feel like we both have decent draft decks. I feel like mine edges his out a little bit, but well, somehow I'm behind on time. I've been thinking too much. So I need to really kind of watch my time. Swings at all, I play Vine Toad, basically. Gonna evaporate my guy. That's fine. I'll take 3. That's just tempo. I'm fine with that. Play a resource here. I can Cloud Speak Hermit, and I'll still have Vine Toad available. I won't be able to Vine Toad and evaporate in the same turn though, but that's fine. So do I Cloud Speak my Devoted Exile? I probably want to Cloud Speak my Grapes and just sit on defense. That's what I want to do, I think. Ooh. I can evaporate to save this guy. Yeah, let's get a flying blocker up here. Well, he can't really stop what I'm doing. I've got to evaporate for when he tries to turn this guy into a Hail Hawk. Nope. He's got 6 minutes left. I need to make sure I stay ahead on time. Mass glaciate. Okay. That's just rude. Take 4. Do I trade Devoted Exile for Glimmerfox? I think I'll just take that damage. That's fine. This guy and that guy. Oh, that's bad though. It reverts them. That's bad. I need flying protection. There's not anything I can do to really save this guy right now, so we need flyers up, so we're just going to play this. And we'll play this. So I have flying blockers. And we'll stop. Yep. Just gonna keep trying to push that air damage. Lots of air damage. I need a resource here actually, so I can bring back this guy. Yep. I just keep taking 5. Just keep taking 5. Yeah, this looks like it might be his game here. That might be enough to stop him. So much air, my goodness. This guy can go here. Please tell me he doesn't have his, Gosh darn it. I hate that card. I guess at least in this case it's a trade. It's a 2-for-1 trade. He's trading off my blocker. So it's not as bad, but not a fan of that card. Let's pull this guy back. That doesn't count as deploying him. Great. Great. So I basically have a stupid amount of damage coming. So that's a play mistake that's going to lose me this game. I thought that it would actually make one of these guys fly, and it doesn't do that. Well, I guess I swing with the Devoted Exile, right? Here to try to stay alive. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to take his life drainer on the attack and take 4, 5 damage. And block this guy with my hermit. Unless he counters here. I haven't seen a counter out of him yet, though. Take 4. I need blood to play this guy, though, so maybe that was a bad choice. I probably should have gone with that guy. Yeah, that's kind of a bad choice. Nikes. That was a bad choice. I didn't realize that's another play mistake. So that's like 2 play mistakes there. So I'm up to 3. How many troops do I want? Let's see, what is this? X random troops. One, 2, 4 random troops? 3 or 4? Let's go with 4. Skyguard. Summon a random 90. That doesn't help. I'm not getting flyers. I have this guy that Skyguards for me, but it's not going to be enough because I've got to stop 2 of these. Troop 3 or less for equipped into play. Troop gets invincible. Do I have a flyer? I have a Hailhawk. I have this thing. No, it's not 3 or less. I have a Hailhawk. I can put into play with Morgrim. 3 or less for equipped into play. But I can only play him, and I can't play anything else. So I think I lose. I'm almost certain that I lose here. Yeah, it's just too much. Alright, Mass Glaciate. I got some respect for Mass Glaciate now. That's for sure. Yeah, I needed to steal a different troop. I can't stop all of his flying, so I'm just not gonna... I'll just take the damage. I don't feel bad about this deck. I do feel like I probably got beat by a player that knows the draft format better. I do feel like I probably had the better deck. I just made 3 misplays, 2 of them in the final game, that really kind of cost me. I think I could have played that better. We found out that Coalesce is bad. It's just, I don't think it works at all, unfortunately. I think it would have been nice to have drawn that guy. That could have helped in that matchup, especially early on. That's probably what we put in here, right? It was a long game, though. That was a long game. Let's save. Let's play. Try to get my games done here. Tarek. Yeah, I remember playing League of Legends and playing Tarek. At first, I thought Tarek was pretty bad, and then I realized he could stun people. and then I realized he could heal himself and he could get tank items and just stand in front of people and laugh at them for quite a while. Yeah. Tarek's probably the banner boy for the homosexual community too, I think. But I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Let's see what we got. 60 Apes, Commander Root, Decaf Smurf. Oh, so it's pretty late at night for Decaf, man. Daijo 1313, Electrical Longbow, maybe? I think. Electrical Skate, Hex Artifaction, Joel Paul, Land Fusion, number 83R54RC3 something. I'm sure this is Leet Speak something. And then Tarek 6780. Thanks for coming to stop by, guys. We definitely will have to do a giveaway at the end of this stream. I need to push some stuff out here too. Let's go first. Yep. This is a good deck too, or at least a good champion for this type of deck. Okay. I will take it. Is it a bad hand, or is he... I don't... Okay. Were they just watching me? Were they stream sniping me and they got scared? Weak Pyre? I guess they disconnected. Okay, I guess a win's a win. I'd rather play the deck, but... Alright. That sucks for them, man, because I think they still get the loss. Well, let's see if we can make it a 2-0 night. I mean, I guess that makes it a shorter night for me, so... This is a good hand. Shard Call into our third shard that we need. We'll keep this. And an Oracle Song. That's good, right? So we'll go for Sapphire. We have good hands tonight. You can't complain about the hands that we've had with this deck. I've had a couple of drafts where, yeah, that was definitely a factor. Let's see, this is a Prismatic guy again. This isn't the same guy. I don't think it can be the same guy for a while. What more could I ask? You're right, absolutely. Hex Artifaction. I couldn't ask for anything more. Here's Oinkers. Maybe Oinkers will stay on the table this time instead of just getting turned into random things. Sugar Puss. I almost want to wait to play this guy until I can play a 3 cost. I want to get to 5 or 6 possibly with the hand I have. So that way I can get 1 activation off on him, at least. Actually, we'll just sit on our Vinewood here so we can get some value plays. So which one do we kill? I think we killed the 3/4, right? Skyguard Steadfast seems pretty good. Then we can sucker punch this guy, depending on the boon that he gets. That's like the best boon that we could have asked for there. We can't save him with this. Well, I mean, we can, but then our whole plan is ruined. So we're just going to let this happen. It doesn't really help us to save this Grapes of Wrath, so that's fine. We'll let him spend that to kill our Grapes of Wrath. And he doesn't swing, of course. Okay. I guess I'll just keep sitting here on the board. Seven cards in hand. I guess that's kind of scary for someone to look at. So worst case scenario, he has a trick here to save this guy, which I guess is fine. But yeah, so he does. That's fine. I mean, we could have lost our guy either one of those that we blocked, so I don't feel bad about that. Let's go ahead and do this, and then this. Take another, wow, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeez. That's a lot. We got a sucker punch next turn. I hope we can effectively sucker punch one of these guys. We need to kill its 5/6 is what we need to do. It's a lot of damage. Maybe I should have saved my Grapes of Wrath. I can't play. So it'll be 5. It's not enough. So I have to kill that guy. He still gets 5 damage in here. 6, possibly more. If he plays something, we might just lose here. We're probably gonna have to give up our Sugar Puss here. I think we just may not be able to deal with this thing. We're taking in 6, possibly here. We're gonna have to give up Sugar Puss for this guy. This guy got Crush? No. Something tells me he's gonna kill my guys here. Anyway, he's got the resources. He's probably got what he needs. Yeah, that'll do it. At least that's a trade still. At least. And I don't think we can come back now from this. I mean, get a resource. Thanks, guys. It's just too fast. Yeah, it's debatable if I should have. It's debatable if it was a play mistake for me not to save my Grapes of Wrath. I think that's debatable. I'm just playing it out just because I kind of want to see more of his deck. And I kind of want to just... I'm gathering information at this point. I'm not planning on winning. So like he didn't have to play that Evaporate. That wasn't useful. I'm just basically just pushing things out a little bit. My friend's texting me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do here. So I'm not going to give him any more information. Which that's all we were really doing there. Yeah, it is what it is. Like I don't feel like that was bad beats as far as I feel like we both played the cards we had and he just had better responses. That's all. Evaporate might be a good response to his deck where it is that he's trying to do tricks and I can evaporate his troops in response. That might be the best thing to do here, honestly, as far as cards to side in. Yeah, I think that's what we side in, really. Evaporate for his stuff. Again, I don't feel bad about this deck. It may be a little bit too slow for his deck. Or her deck, depending. Let's go and get rid of that. Yeah. This is fine. Keep. This might be a little bit slow. Ooh, great. Good for us. He mulls to 6. We need to Curio to... We need Wild with this hand. We get Wild here, so we're good. So we will go ahead and get our Wild now. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can play Curio next turn. We'll probably play Curio for Diamonds. It doesn't... Well, no, we'll play this for Ruby, right? Yeah, because we need Ruby for the one guy in the deck. I kind of need to go in and make some more dudes that you can buy for like the bottom part of the thing that are walking around. You spend the time to do that. Make some little pixel dudes. That'd be pretty cool. We need to draw cards here. So we'll do that. Party Crasher's okay. Is he stuck on 2? No. Okay, good. I mean, good for him, not good for me, but you know what I'm saying. I kind of dislike playing one-sided games. Do this. Player exile. We have evaporate where we can save our guys if we need to, if he kills our dudes. So I feel pretty good. I feel good. We might be able to at least go 1-1 here, and then take it to game 3, and have a couple more play mistakes. Oh, I should probably put our record up, right? So we'll update our record here. One loss, 1 win for the night so far. Right? Ooh, this is good. I think we want to hold on to evaporate, so we will just swing in. Bam, bam, bam. For the removal possibility. Wow, okay. I still want to have evaporate for his turn, so I'm going to play Immortal Tears, and then we'll activate it in his end step. Sucker Punch is basic action speed, so we can only do it on our turn. I'm feeling good. Alright, let's get a shard here. That's fine. We Sucker Punch that guy, maybe? Wild is fine. It really doesn't matter what we pick. I'm going to hold on to this until I feel like we're at a really critical stage here. Sucker Punch. The Grapes of Wrath makes it a 3-4. He still kills it. It's a trade. Huh. Or I could get rid of my Party Crasher. I could give up my Party Crasher. Or I could just play this guy and then just swing with Devoted Exile. That's probably the best thing to do. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Use Unblockable. You just want to wait for that critical stage when, yeah, like we don't really care about that guy. Okay, we want to Sucker Punch that thing for sure. Oh, never mind. So random troop gets +1/+1. Oh wait, he gets flight because of the thing. Oh, okay. So if we Sucker Punch this guy, then his guy's gonna land, and that's what we want. We still get a good swing here. So we're tempoing pretty hard here. I feel really good about this tempo swing right now. Right? Meow. Unblockable, right? Yep. That's pretty good. That's pretty mean. I don't think he can survive another turn. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Bam and bam. Yeah, that was a pretty ridiculous curve out. And so that's kind of like what he did to us last game is what we just did to him there. That's pretty much all there is to that. I do feel good about siding in Evaporate. It felt really good to just sit there with it in case there was a problem. There wasn't because we had control of the board state pretty much the entire time. We might want this. That might be reasonable to have here, actually. Yeah, let's take that. I don't know that we're going to get to use something like this. I'm going to pull that for the removal, for the counter removal. Feels like there's just so many tricks in his deck that, yeah, having that counter is going to be really useful. And not a lot of his stuff is targeting our stuff, so the Shroud doesn't really do very much for us. So, seems pretty good. All right, let's do this. This is not a very aggressive hand, so hopefully we can find what we need with this. Also, we have to play this for Sapphire, which doesn't feel very good. I'm going to hold off on that, though, I think. Maybe I should just play it now. Yeah, we'll just play it now. We don't have a play in our first turn anyway, so might as well. We want to play the Party Crasher on two. Emulate's going to be good for those things that are getting out of control that he was playing when he double buffed. But right now, if we flood, obviously if we keep flooding, we can't win. With the 2-1, that's not going to win us anything, so we need to draw into some gas. That's reasonably good. It's pretty good. We need a prismatic troop, which is a troop with 2 different shard colors, to activate his socket, so that way you can get that Swift Strike and the +1 front end. You know, Swift Strike +1. If we can get all of our shards into play, it could be a Swift Strike 5/4. You know, if we have the prismatic troop and all that. Yep, Glimmer Fox is good. Not too enthused to see this, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll do it in his end step. We're 4 minutes behind on our clock compared to his, but we're in game 3. There's no way we're running out of time here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and activate this. That's pretty good. It doesn't really matter. We are flooding. I don't think we could flood any worse. I guess we'll give that guy unblockable and push some damage, because we're definitely going to get some in on the return. There's no way I would make this trade. So if he double buffs his guys, we can emulate one of them, which is okay. It's not amazing, but I'm just going to take the damage because I don't want to lose this guy, my flyer, to this 1/1, because I'm pretty sure he's got tricks here. So we'll take 5. That's decent. Let's play our grapes. We'll go ahead and do this. give this guy unblockable. It doesn't matter because he doesn't have blockers anyways, and we are off to the races here. So he swings for 5, we swing for 5, and next turn we swing for more. So we're just not even going to block. We're just going to race at this point. +1/+1. Yeah, we definitely don't block with this guy. If we were going to block with anything, we would block with the grapes, but the way he swung with Glimmer Fox tells me that he might have something. I mean, the trade's pretty bad for me to have blocked anyways, but yeah, I don't think I'd block here. Okay, yeah, death touch, that's bad. Yeah, we're going to emulate this guy. Yeah, I definitely don't want to deal with that in the air. That's bad. Okay, he's scared to swing, which is interesting. Ooh, we got oinkers. Our party pig is here. He's ready to party. We'll see him in 2 turns. Push and push. 7 in the air is pretty good for us. This guy has death touch too, doesn't he? Did he change his boon? Do they change it? That doesn't make any sense. He had lethal. Now he has life drain. I thought they both had lethal. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Well, now I want to block this guy. That's really bad. 7 and he gains 4. It's pretty bad. This guy still have... Is he lose? Okay, this guy's got the death touch. I don't want to deal with that guy. We need to stop flooding. Alright, we've got Swift Strike for this guy, but he's probably got tricks. I don't think I want to use that guy, so I'll block here. He'll probably use a trick. I'll take 3. He's got this guy flying. Or maybe I block here. Man, it looks bad. I don't think we're going to get to play our party pig. We'll be lucky if we get to party pig time, man. Block the 4/3 with flight, trade my 2/1. Yeah. He's got to have tricks, though. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good block, though. Okay. He's got to have tricks here. Unfortunately, I think we have to make this block. Pretty sure we have to make this block. Tricks. He's probably trying to figure out if we have tricks. Yep, there it is. That's why I wanted to emulate there. So you have crush? No. So that's good for us. I don't feel too bad about that. That was still the decision to make. Because that would have been a winning play if we didn't block at all for him. Shark Call is not what we want to see here. Okay, Winkers. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to attack here because I can't. And hopefully Oinkers comes up with some miracle card at the end of the turn here. Probably not, though. Not likely. No! No! Oh, that's bad. I don't think we can survive it. Can we survive a turn? I don't think we can survive it. I don't think it matters now. Oh, that's just rude. Winkers. I put this on YouTube, it'll be like, oinkers! So we have to make bad blocks here. So we'll just do this and try to hold on, right? Pretty much, right? That's the blocks to make. And he's gonna Vinewood to go to where? It doesn't really matter. Oh, he's gonna save his guy in the air. Okay, that makes sense. Sure, I'd do the same thing. So it's basically I lose my entire board. Cool, but you know, sucks for me. Cool for him, more than me. You know, that's cool. Whatever. We get a dude here. We get a Grapes of Wrath. That's cool, I guess. And we get to play Oinkers again. Who doesn't like playing Oinkers? And we'll Shard Call just because we can. We get a Ruby Shard. And Sucker Punch something. We will kill this. That mass of a massive guy. It doesn't matter though, because we cannot stop all the damage. Can we? Let's see. The lethal guy trades here. No, we can't stop the 4-3 and the 1-1. So we die here. We can't stop this this guy in the air. So that's just unfortunate. So that's our block we can make. That's the best blocks we can make. Say good games. Oh, he's just gonna add insult. I think people are just gunning for Oinkers today, man. You got to play Oinkers twice in the one game, so it's a win. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, I don't feel bad about the deck that we drafted tonight. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway real quick. Let me pull up my giveaway thingy.